Assalomu alaykum aziz do'stlar. Rangachat qilish boshlaymiz bu hozir. Bilet monitor o'zgartirishga to'g'ri keladimi deyman. Monitor kamera o'zgartirish kerak. Mana kim qanday bo'layotganini chapillayapti. Ama suv yo'qmish yerda. Ana kola uzatwan var. Ha, kim bilan tushdi? Men pul olishlarni aytmoqchi. Mana. Lekin 101 qila olmayman bilet. Kayfiyatlaring qanaqa? Rodrigo'ni qo'ng'izchani joylashtiraylik-da. Parvezni joylashtiramiz bu yoqqa. Richcarddan ko'ra Rodri yaxshiroq. Bilmayman nima bilet. Richcard mendan umuman yaxshi o'ynamaydi. Ya o'zim o'ynata olmayman Richcard. O'ynamaydigan o'yinchi yo'q, o'ynata olmaydigan murabbiy bor.
They say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. But if you did just miss... Oh, they could be caught out here! Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. I think he's done great.
Ogohlantirma, sariq berni qo'y. Bilet. Sariq berish kerak bunaqalar.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. That's been intercepted. Gallagher! He's got away with one there. Well, one sloppy lap.
PlayStation bo'ldi yaxshi o'ynayman.
And it was triggered by the closing down. And we have our very first corner. Up front.
Wow.
Oh, not the best of headers. Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done. Bergkamp, Mbappe.
Hamma tiqiling joyiga tashlaylar.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
Oppa.
It exudes charisma. It does, and I just love his leadership. Oh, what has happened here? Great, it's Bale! Good try.
Bell?
Outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people
Oh,
worried then.
billah. Omadli.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Omadli kartalar.
Now it's Bale. And Dyke makes the interception. Take back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Long time, excellent
Что-то
interception.
Беркам вообще yo'qolib qoldim o'yinda.
Good read, needed to be. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the finish! Goal! And Milan have the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up
Kechiringlar.
sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Emotsiya, emotional. Emotion. Emotional. Emotional.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Brighton applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts
Ay,
happening here,
ozgina.
it'll just fall away.
Ozgina omad
So
yetishmadi
much
faqat.
of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that.
Mayli, darvoza yaqin bormang.
Just a bit on the firm side.
No, qaytishimiz kerak. No,
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
But the final ball is
O'rtada
just not quite right.
hujumga chiqar ulan.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Arzon trenerlar mana shuni
That's
so'manda.
definitely not his best.
Anvar nima uchun bu o'ynalmaganini bilaman. Menda arzon trener bor edi.
If you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Voy, arqa
Still seen to. Now it's Foden. And he's in on the Mohamed Salah!
olroq olinglar.
His flag offside.
Life menchalar. Nemis bo'lish kerak edi o'zi laysmenlar ama chisni bular.
The message is clear. None shall pass.
Obbo.
Good work on the right
Obbo
flank
meni,
here.
obbo meni.
Caicedo.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp!
Ay!
And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Yo'q. Parvizda tepaylik ham. Parviz Estupinian.
He gets big.
Rodri.
That's a half decent try. Stood up well to him there.
Offset.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pinches it off him. And Dyke calmly anticipates.
Oldida
Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk. Looking tiny in possession here. That's an excellent interception. Bale. Great chance! Shots on
aka
target.
azartda.
Bale nearly produced a moment of magic.
Tekrar bag'irma
The
jigar.
strike was pure.
Bel tepdi uni.
Caicedo. He won't be happy
Oh
with
my.
that one.
Silga sal Rodri ham boy.
It's a good ball out wide. Just too much on that. Gallagher. And here's the chance to counter.
Yaxshi, aqlli Pickford.
Back in possession and ready to go again. And the half-time
Voy,
whistle.
voy, unalarini ham 6 ta no senterda yuribdi.
Teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has
Nima
been
bu?
just one goal.
Tushunmayman.
That is to say a bit at the break. 1-0. Back on the first 45 minutes.
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Milan having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Rivaldo qocha. Ya. Bir kamroq stil o'ynamay. Xo'p, shuni Mbappe qochsam mana shu yerdan.
So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Rivaldo. And here's Bergkamp. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Bale. Oh, that's well spotted. That is a great look out.
Yaxshi Pickford.
And that's a race to the ball.
Молодцы Pickford.
Kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gallagher.
They can clear their lines.
Gallagher.
Oh, he's managed to get himself
Offside
offside.
yasagan shunday. Hans Felix stilida.
Caicedo. Bale. He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! They are right back in business!
Pickford yana qancha qutqarsin sizlar.
It looked like this was going to happen and
Tushunmayman. Billa.
Some heroic
Azur ish qilasiz.
but even that couldn't save them this time.
such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen it perfect example.
İyi. Vay billa nimaga qaytardim.
Well, this is to be expected when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
No, that is pretty much the end of that. That has been cut short. Gallagher. Rivaldo. Defense just about
Nimaga impan beryapti nima bo'ladi?
They've switched it over to the other side. Gallagher. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Can he finish?
Uy, billi.
And the comeback is complete. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish.
Nima
I think
qilding,
he'll
ha?
go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Ko'raychimansan. Hop, sınıfı. Sen bitta tuzoq tayyorlasam inshaalloh.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Van Dijk. Brighton choosing to make the first change. Brighton go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Coming on the field, number 25.
Voy.
Referee rightly
Balla. Oldinda odam turuvdi-ku.
Urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
there is an
Bu bala
irresistible
o'ynamaydi.
look
Nimalarni
here.
yemsin.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now there's a fine ball. Now the finish.
Nimalarni yemsin.
Reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kerilma, ketguvchi ko'rkam savlating.
So, third quarter of the game.
Davrig'ing, shuhrating, molu davlating.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rodri did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Mohamed Salah might just make this. Oh, easy pickings there.
Voy.
And it's Bale.
Milan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Deftly
Hey.
away.
Arnold kerakmi shunaqa hozir?
He's had a shot. And he was quick to react. Half an hour gone in the second half. Great.
Yeah.
And a shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? This time, surely.
Oh, this team is relentless.
Shit,
They
all
have a
over
way of
again,
playing,
man.
and there's no
Shunaqa
compromise.
bor.
Rodri was steaming forward. That's a nicely measured pass.
Ay, billah.
Foden. Foden! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well played.
Shuni pas be.
Nicely weighted ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Siqi onalarini yemsin.
It's it! We thought it was over! It's all square once
Tashwaqa.
more!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? And that has raised the roof.
İnşallah tashvoqa. Sanga mumkin.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Pep Guardiola nima qilyapti
See
endi?
him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. Well, it's Rivaldo!
Oy,
Well
billing.
deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Foden,
Давай, Mbappe.
Brighton have reclaimed it.
Kylian Mbappe.
Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. So that's it. It is all over.
Drama nahvoy.
What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy.
Drama bilan haqiqiy birinchi drama bo'ldi o'zi. Ya onalari nemsa. Bu qanaqa drama bo'ldi? O'yinmisan o'yin bo'ldi o'zi. Yo, my god. Biladi 5-divizionga tushib ketdi. Yomon qilyapti-da bak. Bu yo'lni ishladi, bugun birinchi marta urinishdi. Bel tushmadi. Mana bizga himoyachi kerak. Lekin bir sutkadan beri uxlaganim yo'q. Va yaxshi fikrlar. O'yinni yaxshi boshladi muhimi. 5 ta gol bilan. 3 ta gol bilan. Dramatik o'yin bilan. Ketishga golimiz bor. Roziman. Ilk uchun ko'p narsa kerak emas. Ketishga bir sekin qo'yla. Bu yonida ikkita xotingacha bilmadim qay darajada kuchli gamerman. Lekin shuni bilamanki men 2009 chiqqan bo'lsa 2010-yildan boshlab FIFA bilan PES o'ynash boshlagan. Rosa. Bu kimlardir kulgili tuyular, bizning qishloqdan. Balkim bu yo'nalishda ketmasman, boshqa yo'nalishga o'tib ketarman, lekin men to'g'risi haqiqiy muxlisman PESda. Nima bo'lishidan qat'iy nazar men o'ynayveraman PESda to'g'risi. Red card kattasi menga umuman yoqmadi, to'g'risini aytsam. Na to'pni olaladi, na bosh bilan o'ynaladi. Bu katta rostida. odamni ancha muncha asabiylashtirdi. Bilmadim endi kimga qanday. Masalan, mana shu Reshkatdan ko'ra Ronaldinho yaxshiroq edi agar tushganda. Chunki Ronaldinho baribir Ronaldinho. Follarni kartasi bor edi, men bu kartani ushlaganman. Del Piero'ning bu kartasi bormanda. Uni ham ushlaganman. Kroos'da ham kartasi bor. Uni ham ushlaganman. Bitta Ronaldinho bilan Eto'ning kartasini ushlamaganman. Neymar'da ham ushlaganman. Messiniki gapirmasa ham bo'lar.
Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Robertson.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Yamal. Foden. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Bergkamp. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its turn.
And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. He's gone forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rodri was steaming forward. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moments.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Foden promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And he's managed to gift it back. Foden. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. Moved on forwards. And here's Messi. Milan are looking to go forward now. Nicely intercepted.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Trion can get... He's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Robertson. And here's Son Heung-min. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Robertson. Can he put it away?
And that is wildly off target. Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Marhamat.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
swing, but it wasn't to be.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Terrific header. Oh, not the best of headers.
Rivaldo did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Half an hour played now.
Rafinha really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Okay.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well read, nice interception. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. This is promising.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's picked his way through.
Wow.
Kanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Palmer! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Bu ananya. Katta ana mehmonxona.
A sudden chance to counter. Long time, excellent interception. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Rivaldo will not. And the header! I think that's offside.
Stashkasi
Yes,
emas.
it is.
Ananya. Mehmonxona devori ham. Stashkani ham qilib pastda hozir ichkarini qilib oladi.
Yo'q, nima qilaman deyapsan?
Atachintada.
Atachinta ham qanaqa?
Mehmonxonalar qilinash. Ha, chiroyli bilan
Intercept that.
o'zimni stilim bo'yicha emas.
Yo'q, diskliyachi.
Alexander Arnold.
That's just playing it safe. Simple.
Shunday emas.
Foden. Palmer! And it's a goal! Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half time.
Chelsea PSJni sudiragan bo'ladi.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to
Nimani
fashion
plan
a
qilyapsan?
fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in
Ayt,
situations like
nimani
that.
plan qilyapsan?
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Now it's Messi, and the flag has stayed down. Palmer. Now it's Rivaldo. He's played it through.
Footballing with usually identifies with
Ah.
running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this
Palmer
game,
rossam
as well as
sudiragan
intent.
bo'ladi oxirida.
But I can't help feeling that their
Oh.
efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead.
Nima qilmoqsan, ha?
Here we go again then. Milan carrying a 1-goal lead. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Palmer. It's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bergkamp.
Ay.
Behind for a corner. Milan have their third corner.
Ah.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Bergkamp. Goes down, but nothing given. Foden. Rivaldo.
Ay. Kuchayib ketdi ozgina. Блять.
Stupinian gathers from the goal kick.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Some resolute defending there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Voy, блин.
Fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kimlardir internet uzunli yo manna yo onni. Menimcha chiqib ketdi o'yin. Ash so'z yo'qoldi. Juvon degan. Yana bitta o'yin o'ynaylik ha. Nima bo'lar ekan? Nima bo'lar ekan? Yana bitta o'yin o'ynab ko'raylik ha. Vaqti 3:08. Vay bile. Oy. Orqan. Qo'ltig'ida yarasi bor.
Milan take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Gallagher.
Voy, ochiluvdi-ku.
Pass the better. Over to the left. Looking for the runner. Madrid have reclaimed it. No, that was never going to make it. Hernandez. He's had it nicked away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's Ronaldinho!
Oy. Pickford.
Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's got goal. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That's been won straight back. Van Basten. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven.
Mbappe! Haaland. That's Ronaldinho. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
It's Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Now it's Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. Ribéry! 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Palmer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Ribéry. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Haaland. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a nicely measured pass. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the assistant referee rightly gives
To'g'ri
it
bu
offside.
bo'la.
Expected better, and so did he. Hernandez spread neatly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's Divison! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beat.
Eng yaxshi hujum bu, eng yaxshi himoya.
Madrid have their second
Buni
corner
kuchli
now.
tarkibga qarshi himoyaviy o'yin ko'rsatmasa, vashshe bo'lmaydi.
And the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bektor jigarim, seni yaxshi ko'raman, bilay. Yomon turasan lekin marta.
And it's Ribery.
Voy, Ribery.
Always onto this.
Ah,
It's vital.
yeba.
Conte,
Qizil yonib qolishiga balo bormi shu?
Haaland. Well, that's beautifully weighted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Mana shu Riberyni
Haaland!
bu kichkina pand
That is
berardi.
doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. No way through, so back it comes. It's Efootball!
Voy.
It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure you'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And he was quick to react. Ball is bounced loose now. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Qirg'iz birodarlar zo'r o'ynaydi lekin.
Providing no easy
Qo'l
games at
qolish
this
kerak.
level, and that is proven here.
O'yini PESda ham qirg'iz, tojik yaxshi o'ynaydi. Mobile'da kompyuterda ham yaxshi o'ynaydi.
But goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been
Rivalda
in the years
jigarim,
of
qo'l
players.
qolish
They want
kerak.
more. Let's hope the game
Rivalda
comes to
jigarim.
life sooner rather than later.
That's going to go a long way. That's the perception. His positioning was spot on. For a moment, you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that's well spotted.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Haaland! And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Bir xavfli o'ynaysan, bilay.
Well within shooting range.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Mbappe is herring after that one.
Palmerda soyasida qolib ketdim.
Back in possession and ready to go. Has a goal!
Voy, bilay.
And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Manda urolmadi endi. Endi o'ynashga majbur.
Penetrating for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal.
He's
Ay.
gave it a go, but off target.
Milan really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over. and it's not a good sign.
Gallagher gathers from the goal kick. Now who's going to be first to this? Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Gallagher! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Gallagher has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Decent hit! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Kim
No
anlaşırsanız.
space, no
Varsa
problem.
bola.
You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how
Endi
many
biza
is
game
coming.
plan qilamiz. Xo'p.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. No, again there's...
Voy, Rivaldo, nimaga qo'chalmayapsan, jigar?
Disappointed with that. Now it's Rivaldo. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, can he get onto this? Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hernandez. Ribery looking to get on the end of this. Let's make sure that's not getting through. He has slightly undercooked that one. Milan clearly Ronaldinho gets through on his own. It's on! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them up instead.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Vo- Nima unaqa bo'ladi?
This is the time you need that pace. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's a terrific header. Right on cue, but
Manimcha,
luck is
bular
fine.
Well, we
comeback
were
bo'lmaydi.
anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help.
Tried for
Eh.
distance. And that is wildly off target.
Comeback haqida gapirmasa ham bo'ladi.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for
Yurishimiz.
offside.
O'ynagisi kelmayapti bular birontasi. Urolmaganidan yana shunaqa suqib ketaveradi. Bular boya himoyaviy taktikada qolsam bo'ladi.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
4 added minutes on the board.
To'xta.
Rivaldo. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Palmer! Brilliant save.
Palmer bilan kim olsa? Ribery degan dabba ham bor. Vaqtida ochila qolmaydi-da.
Ronaldinho. Here's a man adored by many, even
Shu unalarning inson 5 kishilar shu.
he's got the beating of his man. There's the hit. It's in. Over the hill. Far away. No catching it now. Really tidily. And that's that. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning.
Pishi bor. Xo'p, do'stlar, xayrli tun. Endi dam olish kerak. Rahmat, 5-diviziondan chiqib oldik bir amallab. Endi damni olsak ham bo'lar.